Hey guys, it's me, John, and today I'm reviewing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2. So, where we last left off, Tommy finally got his Green Ranger powers back. And another thing, I said the Yellow Ranger's name was Tracy. I was mistaken. I had accidentally said that. The actual character name is Trini. Sorry about that. Anyway, where we last left off, Tommy was losing his powers. So, at the end of Season 1, he finally got his powers back, but only temporarily. And in Season 2, our new villain arrives, Lord Zed. And he is an entirely American-made villain. And his design is pretty nice. He takes over and sends Rita Repulsa out into space. Of course, later on, we see that won't be effective. Okay, well, in the first episode, we see first episode of Season 2, sorry about stuttering, we see that Tommy is starting to lose his powers again. And this will be important to the season. Trust me. Our first really big parter is Green No More, where Tommy finally loses his powers. And Lord Zed's evil plan for this? Use what's left of the Green Ranger power to create his own Rangers, the Dark Rangers. And he makes 5 teenagers with really bad attitude. So much so that they even scare Bulk and Skull. Anyway, this ends up being a big letdown because the Dark Ranger suits are extremely cheap and awful looking. They don't even look like Rangers. It looks like they have a sock covering their head. It's awful. Anyway, in this two-parter, Tommy finally loses his powers. In the next episode, we see Jason reminiscing of this, thinking how in the last season, if he had stopped Rita Repulsa, Tommy wouldn't be having these problems. At the end of the episode, at the end of the episode, Tommy writes a letter to Jason saying it was alright, so okay, and our next big parter is, I believe it's called White Light, and the team discovers that Alpha and Zordon are making a new Ranger. At first, they don't like this idea, considering it might be someone they might not have known. But Lord and behold, it was Tommy who was the new White Ranger. And the introduction of the White Ranger is pretty cool. He descends down from the light as if he was an angel, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyway, we get to see his new Zord, the Tiger Zord, which can transform into its own Megazord. Oh, yeah, forgot to mention this. They get new Zords. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last review or not, but Power Rangers is based off a show called Super Sentai. And the Super Sentai counterpart of what Power Rangers was based on was only 40 episodes long. Keep in mind that Season 1 is 60 episodes long, so they had to squeeze in some new footage that was created solely for the show. Anyway, because they don't have any more Sentai footage for the original Megazord, the team gets new Zords, the Thunder Zords, to be precise, and together they make the Thunder Megazord. So, overall, this season was pretty good. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this three-parter called Ninja Academy, or it was something to do with ninjas. Anyway, these three teens from Stone. I forget the name of the city. It's like a rival city to Angel Grove. They come to Angel Grove for a ninja tournament, of all things. And they win the competition. But Lord Zed captures them in order to make them into his evil warriors, trying again with his Dark Ranger idea. However, his plan is foiled by the Rangers, and probably a good thing too, considering I bet their designs would have been crappy also. Anyway, by the end of the three-parter, they become Rangers. No, they don't become new Rangers, they replace three Rangers, to be specific. They replace Jason, Zach, and Trent. Why did they replace them, you ask? Well, in the story, it's because the three were sent off to a peace conference in Sweden. Yeah. Let's pick these three teens from a town that's probably in the middle of nowhere to be part of a peace conference in Sweden. Perfect. In actuality, the actors who played Jason, Zach, and Trini were trying to get a better pay. However, the negotiations fell flat, and they left the show. In fact, the actor who plays Jason was in an interview, and he commented on his pay, saying that if he had worked at McDonald's, he would have gotten the same pay. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But then again, Power Rangers is known for its cheap budget. The new characters I thought were okay. I didn't really like the three-parter that much. Mostly because, well, the scenes that were supposed to have Jason, Zach, and Trini in their Ranger form, like in the Ranger suits, and because negotiations were happening during halfway through production in season 2, they were replaced with really bad dubbers. And my God. Anyway, blah blah blah. The new Rangers are introduced. They're okay. I probably should mention the three. Adam replaces Zach as the Black Ranger. Rocky replaces Jason as the Red Ranger. And Aisha replaces Trini as the Yellow Ranger. The next parter is actually called The Wedding. Rita Repulsa comes back, drugs Zed with a love potion, and before you ask, no, it's not love potion number 9. Props to anyone who gets that reference. And, well, they get married. And Rita Repulsa's wedding gift, trapping the Rangers. How does she accomplish this? Well, she has her minions hack into Alpha, and he becomes evil and transports the Rangers to a cathedral, which apparently takes away their powers. It's never explained how, but it takes away the powers. Anyway, at the end of the three-parter, Rita and Zed get married. Blah blah blah. They destroy monsters they have already destroyed before. And next two-parter is called Return of the Green Ranger. Rita Repulsa has a wizard who was once a rival to Zordon create an evil clone of Tommy, while she sends the other Rangers into the past, the late 1700s. Yeah, I'll get to the late 1700s bit later. But anyway, what it comes down to is the wizard commands the evil Tommy, or the Green Ranger, to fight the good Tommy, the White Ranger. They duke it out for a bit. The wizard puts Tommy on in a spell to weaken him, and Tommy in the fight is able to grab the wizard's wand and transport himself to the past in order to rescue the other Rangers. And then they fight the Dragon Zord, which was summoned by the evil Tommy. In the end of it, the wizard's defeated. The evil Tommy becomes good, and then they have him go back to the late 1700s. All in all, I thought this was an okay two-parter, and the rest of the season is, just filler. The final two-parter in the season was just a clip show, so I just skipped it. Overall, this season was okay. The cast changing. This was the first Power Rangers cast change. I thought the characters were a bit bland. The ones that replaced the original three. However, all in all, it was okay. Next time, I'll be reviewing Season 3. Until next time, bye-bye.